Hey, just getting ready to set up the next video.
Oh, well, you're gonna need this.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Peelable fruits.
Episode 3.
That's right. Alright, so let's get the cup ready. We're going to do a smoothie this time, and then we'll kind of cover our fruits as we go.
Yeah.
Tonight we have...
We need ice.
You need ice? Yep, okay, yes. Grab some ice. Here we are. Let me grab the cutting materials. Put that over here.
Should I start shoveling the ice?
We could. Might be a little loud. Let's just wait. So we have some pears to get started with. These are peelable fruits. You'll notice here we have a peeler. Always ask someone for assistance because the little blade here is very, very sharp.
Yeah.
But pears are great. You can obviously peel that off. And the fresh fruit's ready for you inside. That means that this skin right here is protecting from bacteria and other unwanteds, correct?
Yeah.
So we'll go ahead and peel that up.
And it's also going to have a lot more nutrition in it.
Yes, yes. If you can find organic pears, that's the best way to go, or plums, those sorts of things. Most organic fruits and vegetables are a good way to go.
Yes.
Next we have a mango, another great example of a peelable fruit. And how you can tell this guy is ready, you'll notice if you give it a squeeze right there. I don't know if anybody can see that. If you squeeze where the stem is, there's going to be a little bit of liquid that comes up. That's actually sweet and smells like mango. You can give it a try. Go. See that? It's just like mango juice right out of the... Yeah, it's coming right out of the stem, but that's how you know it's also going to be soft. What you're going to want to watch out for when you shop for fruits like these, because they are soft on the outside, is some folks like to take and dig their fingernail into it like that. They think that's a way to test whether it's fresh or not. That's not correct,
Yeah,
right?
that's not healthy.
Can you tell us why that's not healthy?
Because under your fingernails, every day it can collect germs and bacteria, and most of the time germs and bacteria live under there, so it's not really healthy if someone does that.
Yeah, it's very hard to clean it out unless you have a nail brush, which you can use, but what we're worried about is the other folks that may have, if we pick this up at the supermarket, it's good to put it back down and leave it and go for the next one. This is a dragon fruit. This is also kind of a fun fruit. It's kind of exotic. They feature this particular fruit in a video game, right?
Yeah, it's actually a video game you and me and Carla used to love playing.
Yep.
And you actually beat one of the levels, which
There's
is
several levels, right? A platinum. It's called Pikmin, and Pikmin 2, very highly recommended.
Pikmin 3 as well.
That's correct. These, again, is test for softness. If it's soft around those funny leaves, the softer it is, the sweeter it'll be because the fibers break down and release the natural sugars. And finally, we have this one. I'll let you talk to that.
Papaya.
Yes.
Now, a papaya holds digestive enzymes.
Which digestive enzyme is that?
The digestive enzymes are called papain.
Ah, okay.
And they're the pineapple and papaya are the only two fruits that have their own names for their digestive enzymes. And yeah.
Right, because the papaya is like papain. Pineapple has bromelain, so it's a little bit different, but it's still another digestive enzyme. Both will break down proteins pretty much identically.
Yeah.
You can find papain in meat tenderizers that you buy at the store that come along. They're like a white color. So basically, I don't know how they break it down, but they get down to just the papain, and that's what you put on there. But you can also take a kind of a funky, kind of a cheap cut of steak and actually soak it either in pineapple and or papaya for a little while, and then rinse all that off, and you'll come up with a very tender, even like a chuck round eye or something like that. It'll come up very tender steak. We're gonna make a smoothie.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so let's get to it. I'll go ahead and get some of these things peeled up. Wash your finger with a peeler. Like I said, it's very sharp. I throw it on the floor. No big deal there. This guy is so soft. You gotta be careful. Yeah, just let them melt down the drain. So before you do this, you always want to wash your hands.
Wear gloves.
You could wear gloves as an option, especially if someone's just finished chemotherapy.
And always clean the fruit before you use it.
Yeah, you can always rinse the outside of it. That's a good idea. Again, you're going after the good stuff on the inside. So if you have a little bit of the outside skin on there, that's okay as long as you've rinsed it off prior to use. You can also put a tablespoon of vinegar into 2 cups of water stirred. That will kill off any of the bacteria that's actually on the peels and the.
Can you hand me that mango, please?
Here we are. What actually what that is the lactic acid that is inside the white vinegar. You could also use. Oh, we got a lot of ice. Hang on, we got no room for fruit. There we go. We could also use, some people say, a little bit of bleach. I just don't feel comfortable with that. We could drink some vinegar without a problem, but bleach is not one of the options. This is really cool. Look at the inside of this dragon fruit. Huh?
Yeah.
How about that for some color? And what we'll do is we'll just scoop that out with a spoon, 1/2 of it into our smoothie. Yep, here we are. I'll let you deal with that because I think this pineapple's going to, or I'm sorry, mango's going to give me a bit of trouble because they have a big seed on the inside. So let's see if I can actually peel this. There's got to be a video on some way to cut this thing so the peel comes off really easy. I don't know what that is, but let's see.
What's a little interesting about the dragon fruit is that they have a little bit of an equal amount of sweet and sour kind of taste into it, and it's pretty nice for just a nice treat.
So very not mild, not too tart or tangy, and not too sweet, huh? Kind of right down the middle. See, mango on the other hand is intensely sweet, has a great tropical flavor to it. Will add a lot of life to your smoothie. Now, what are we missing from a smoothie that we could otherwise use? In some cases, when you think smoothie, you think what? Yogurt.
Yeah.
Why can we not use yogurt?
Because most of the time, whenever they make yogurt, they use bacteria in it. Now, the bacteria is not necessarily bad. It helps balance out the nutritional levels and the
bad bacteria in your tummy too.
So it helps your immune system grow and just everything to start doing its thing, basically.
Yeah, basically keep your body running good. The only problem is our folks that are in chemotherapy or transplant, they don't have the immune system. Go ahead and start loading up that. Yep, got a little bit of a peel here. They don't have the immune system or the ability to have competing bacteria, and if you overgrow them, even with a good bacteria, unfortunately, you can wind up with bad results. So we'll stay away from yogurt, and what we're going to use now is actually just some water, a little bit of ice, and you could sweeten it up with some pure cane sugar if you'd like to, although sugar's not recommended. You're going to get plenty of sweetness out of this fruit, but it's totally up to you. Again, with cancers, sometimes sugar can aggravate cancer. Oh, no, yeah. And cause bigger problems. Did you know one thing? So we could have put an orange in here. You want to know what's interesting about that, though? You can use oranges, lemons, and limes, but you cannot.
Space for this.
Okay, you cannot use grapefruit, especially with leukemias, because grapefruit actually aggravates leukemia pretty bad. So that's the inside of the papaya, makes like a little star. These seeds are actually edible, from what I understand. Yeah, we'll just set them aside. We'll give that a try and see how it works out. Never tried it before. We'll have to watch a video on how to do it. But in the meantime, we'll just hollow that out a bit.
That looks
These guys
very
out of the
tasty.
way. And basically, this smoothie can be given during a meal, after a meal that has a large amount of protein in it. And this papaya right here will help with digestion. Give something that friends and family can share together. Just a nice, tasty little after meal treat. Let it go. Throw that one in the trash. That's how we do things. If it hits the floor, it's over. No 5-second rule with this particular situation. All 5-second rules are out. Okay, I think we're good. I'm gonna add a little bit of water to this. Got our...
The mess is clean.
Where's our blade? Here we are. Left it down there. Let me get some fresh filtered water over this and we'll see what kind of a smoothie we end up with on the other side. There we are. That should get us there. Let's see if it comes up nice and creamy. We'll just give this a blend.
Cover your ears, folks.
Yeah, this guy's loud. And just like that.
That looks pretty sweet. I'll bring that over to the...
All right, let's see. Here, I'll pour it into some glasses so we can share it. Again, everything is preserved. All the digestive enzyme is in there. All of our different flavored fruits are in there. Here you go. Put it like that. Oh, okay. And that is Peelable Fruits number 3. We did the smoothie as promised. It would have been good to throw some pineapple, but what we have is what we have.
That's very nice.
Ah, not bad at all, huh? Not too intensely sweet. Got all the right levels. It's pretty good. You could add some cane sugar if you wanted something ultra sweet.
Yeah.
As a
And
treat.
you could also throw some other peelable fruits in there that we will recommend in the description.
Yep. And for that, have a great night. Another good show.
Yep. Now let's clean this mess up.
Yeah.